Yeah. So,
Well, let's do our last call. All right. So Kelly, what's your last
Okay,
call?
I'm the book nerd. I'm going to be known as the book nerd. Okay, this is the newest one, Talk, and it's by Allison Wood Brooks, who is a professor at Harvard, I believe. So, Talk, the acronym. T is for topics, choose topics and manage them well. A is for asking, ask more and better questions. We're good at that. L is for levity. Use humor and warmth to keep conversations busy and engaging. K is for kindness. Try to prioritize your partner's conversational needs. I've heard her on a couple of podcasts. I follow her on LinkedIn. I got the book. I'm like 20 pages into it, and it's great because you know what? We talk to people and we need to know how to talk to people. And so I really like it. And my sort of thing every week is going to probably be a book, not always a nonfiction. Some will be a fiction. Okay, that's mine.
very good.
All right. Cynthia.
I'm going to go with LinkedIn. And the reason I'm going with LinkedIn is because I speak with so many people that are already within the industry, but are starting out. And LinkedIn is a great place to learn tools, new tools that are coming out, trainings that are coming out, whether they are paid or free. And you can meet. I've met so many people based on LinkedIn and obviously with osmosis, but I just keep getting more and more folks than I've ever had. But I'm learning more because I'm following specific things, and I'll give a list that will have um, to give to you of different folks that you can follow and get some great information from. But I think that it's great. And I think next time I'm going to talk about looking at people online, if they're verified, if they're real, looking at their posts, looking at all kinds of fun things. So I will talk about that next time. But this time is a very positive one. And it's who you're going to follow and learn about tools and events. Even as much as we will talk, Amber, your events, I get them up there. So there's lots of things going on. LinkedIn.
Amber, what's your last call?
So mine's kind of a tail runner to that because March, which is when this episode goes out, is Women in History Month. And it was just International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day, ladies. But it's about networking to fellow females. For some reason, this is a failure of all. I don't know why it is. It's actually how I met all of you guys and have started to have the friendships. But it's typically very difficult at conferences and everything else that a lot of the women don't network with the other women. And it's kind of a sad reflection that we need to do better at supporting each other and actually not feel so competitive. It's more about, hey, I'm helping out you. We're in a good network together. If I need something in California, I'm calling Cynthia. Without a doubt, I'm calling Cynthia. If I ever need a book recommendation, I'm calling Kelly because she's always going to have something for me to read. But all those things, they kind of come together on LinkedIn as well, where we take the time to endorse others. I know I make sure that I'm a really big proponent of supporting a lot of the different women's groups and events to be like, here, actually build each other up. So that's my Women's Month last call.
All right. And my last call is I'm going to kind of piggyback on the LinkedIn idea. I have one specific person that I think that you should follow on LinkedIn to learn more about some of the scams and fraud, and specifically like the Yahoo boys and the black male boys who are taking advantage of our youth, men and women, men and women who are getting tricked into, and not even putting their own photos of themselves without clothes online, but being blackmailed with the idea that some stuff's going to be released to their family members. And that person to follow, his name is Paul Raphael. So we will put in the show notes his LinkedIn link and follow him and give him some support. He's really on a crusade right now, and I think that it's a really worthwhile crusade.
Absolutely. He's great.
He's fantastic. He was a speaker at my PFIC conference last year, and everyone walked away going, how can we help you in this mission? Because it was such a pure and kind mission that he was trying to do.
Oh, absolutely. And to sit down and have a conversation with him.
Oh yeah, he's a joy.
Yeah, I love to chat with him, and it definitely you want to follow him. He's on my list.
All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.
Thank you.